Obviously these are insecticides, so they're toxic to insects. There wouldn't be much use otherwise. But they are unusually toxic, so they're neurotoxins. They attack the central nervous system of insects. They bind onto acetylcholine receptors and they basically paralyze the bee or other insect at smaller doses, and at high doses they pretty quickly die. The amount it takes to kill a bee is very, very small, and it's quite hard to kind of get your head around. But so the LD50, the lethal dose that kills 50% of subjects in an experiment, is 4 nanograms or thereabouts for the main neonicotinoids. So that's 4 billionths of a gram. Now, just to try and kind of illustrate that, I'll put it in a way that's easier to get your head around. That means that 1 gram, which is 1/5 of a teaspoon, is enough to deliver the LD50 to 250 million honeybees. And given that we're applying hundreds of tons of these things to the environment, that, for me, is something of concern. So, one of the sort of things the tenets of integrated pest management is that you should try to manage resistance. We don't have that many different types of insecticide. We don't want to lose them by overusing them, which then means that they become useless because the pests you want to kill become resistant to them. So IPM was always predicated on minimizing pesticide use and only using it as a last resort. Unfortunately, at the moment, what we're doing with neonicotinoids is using them prophylactically on 100% of crops every year, which means that any pests in the environment are exposed to them all the time, which is exactly what you don't want. And those are precisely the conditions that are going to promote the evolution of resistance in pests. So if we carry on like we are, it's pretty likely that these chemicals are actually going to become completely ineffective within a few years' time.